Innalhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Asyhadu anna la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lahu wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alaihi wa ala alihi wasallam. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani wa yafqahu qawli. Welcome to my channel Q-Sharebd. Q-Sharebd is a channel of sharing knowledge in order to understand Quran. Today is our lesson 35. In this lesson we will try to understand the grammatical formation of Suratul Kafirun. Before that, we have completed the Suratul Fatiha, Surah Nas and Surah Falak. Today we will try to complete Suratul Kafirun, inshallah. Suratul Kafirun is a Makki surah. English meaning is the disbelievers. There are 6 verses in this surah, and it is 109th surah of the Quran. So these are the 6 verses of Suratul Kafirun. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun la a'budu ma ta'budun wala antum a'biduna ma a'bud wala ana a'bidum ma abattum wala antum a'biduna ma a'bud lakum dinukum waliya din. Before going to start the grammatical analysis of Suratul Kafirun, I want to make some correction of my previous video, the lesson number 13. The lesson number 13, there was a mistake in conjugation of a Arabic verb form, 4 verb, the aktaba. This is the verb form 4 verb of Allah pattern. I have highlighted this example of aktaba, and aktaba is a past tense and present tense. I have written in present tense as yaktibu, but actually it will be yuktibu. So this yaktibu is not correct. The correct one is yuktibu. Instead of fatha here, it will be dhamma. So this one will be deleted. So please make necessary correction whenever you watch this video again. I am sorry for this mistake. One of our brothers from Kolkata, India, Kolkata, police super, dear Mr. Ibranul Haq, he is very talented and very keen to understand Arabic grammar. He is very seriously watching these videos, watching my lessons, and also he is trying to understand Arabic in many different ways. He actually identified this mistake whenever he was watching my lesson. So thanks again to my brothers, Mr. Ibnul Haq. So let's go to our main discussion. The first verse of Suratul Kafirun is Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. As usual, this Qul comes from these 3 root letter Kaf, Waw and Lam. And this Kul can be conjugated as qala, yaqulu, kul. This is the main three conjugation. The past tense qala, present tense yaqulu. The waw will come in. And kul is the imperative verb, means say. So kul means say. Ya ayyuha. Ya ayyuha is a word that used to address to someone. If you want to call someone, then you have to use ya ayyuha. There are two ways to call a people, either ya ayyuha or only ya. Like ya Musa, O Musa. Allah was calling Musa, ya Musa. Like ya Muhammad, ya Rasulullah, ya Rasulullah, O the messenger of Allah. Here all the cases the ya has been used to call the Musa, the Muhammad and the messenger of Allah. But if you see this, ya ayyuhallazina amanu, means oh those who are believers. So ya ayyuha, this ayyuha is used after ya when the next word start with al. If the next word start with al, then ya will take ayyuha. Ya and ayyuha both will be used together to address those people. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. If there is no al after ya, then ayyuha will not come. So only ya is enough. But if there is a al after ya, then in between this al and ya, the ayyuha will place. So this is the way the Arabic people address or call to someone. Like ya ayyuhal kafiruna, O disbelievers. Here Allah is calling the disbelievers, all the disbelievers. Ya ayyuhal kafirun, O disbelievers. So the ya ayyuha means O. You are just calling by using this word O. Ya ayyuha. Al kafiruna, it comes from kaf, fa and ra, and it uses this participle, active participle from fa'ilun. You remember the active participle form of verb. From this verb, three root letter. This is the noun of active participle noun. So fa'ilun active participle, it is also a noun. So if we put this three letter, then we can have kafirun. Fa'ilun, from fa'ilun it will be kafirun if we replace this three letter kaf, fa and ra. Now this alif after kaf has been written on this like this, the ka alif, kafirun. And if we add al before this, then it will be al kafiru, right? Then if we want to make these things double, dual, then we will have to add ani, al kafirani. And if we want to make it plural, then we have to add una. So it will be al kafiruna. Al kafiruna means all disbelievers, all the disbelievers, right? So kul ya ayyuhal kafirun means say, Allah is telling the messenger of Allah, say, O disbelievers, right? Say, O disbelievers. This is the meaning of this sentence. Now for the next verse, la a'budu ma ta'budun. La means no or not, and abudu comes from this ain, ba and dal. And this abudu, these three letters is related to worship or pray. Whatever this word can form with these three letters, the meaning always will be related to worship or pray. So this sequence ain, ba and da, if we put this sequence and then you can add some additional letter, suffix, prefix or whatever, in all the cases the core meaning will be worship or pray. So ain, ba and da, these three has been used to form this word abudu. Like this, fa'ala is the past conjugation of fa'ala and the present for I is af'alu. Fa'ala is for he and af'alu for present tense I. Af'alu is for present tense conjugation for I. But this af'alu, it may not be af'alu. The middle letter ain has a fatha here, but it can, this ain also can take kasra, ain also can take dhamma, right? So if fa'ala is the past tense for he, then for I, present tense will be af'alu or af'ulu or af'ilu. These are the three variant in present tense. So thing is little bit complicated, right? So which one we will use, that we have to understand, that we have to know. How we will know? We have to know from the dictionary or from the Arabic teachers or someone else, from someone else. So if fa'ala is the past tense he, then the present tense I will be either af'alu or af'ulu or af'ilu. From the dictionary or Arabic teachers, we find that the af'ulu will be used for this three letter in this sequence. Ain, ba and da. With this sequence, this af'ulu will be used. So if we replace this af'ulu with this three letter, then we will get abudu. Alright. So abudu means I worship. I worship. And ma means what or which, that you know. And tabuduna. Tabuduna also comes from the same three letter with the same sequence. So we understand that tabuduna is the same three root letter. So the meaning is of course related to worship or pray. Now who is worship or what pray, that we need to understand. So this tabuduna, if abuduna, abudu for I, then for you it will be tabudu. Right? So you singular is tabudu, then plural will be tabudani, and plural tabuduna. Right? Tabudu, tabudani, tabuduna. So tabuduna is the second person plural masculine number. Right? It means you worship. Abudu means I worship, and tabuduna means you, second person plural, you all worship. Right? So tabuduna means you all worship. So the meaning of this verses is la abudu, I do not worship. Ma, what or who is, you all worship. I do not worship what or who is, you all worship. Tabuduna means you all worship. So if we put you, then we have to understand that this you means you all. I do not worship what you all worship. Right? This is the verse number 2. Let's go for verse number 3. Verse number 1, verse number 2, and this is the verse number 3. Wala antum abiduna ma abud. The wa means and, and la means not. And antum, the antum comes from anta, antuma, antum. It means subject pronoun. Anta means you, singular. Antuma, you, dual. Antum, you, plural. These all are subject pronoun. So antum means you all. And abiduna. How this abiduna? Again the same three-root letter abiduna, but in this case the fa'ilun pattern, active participle pattern has been used to form this word. Fa'ilun is active participle, then you replace this ain, ba and da, then we will get abidun, right? And abidun can be written like this. This alif is used as a khara alif, abidun. Then for dual it will be abidani. For plural it will be abiduna, right? So abiduna means plural. For plural what? Plural noun. Active participle is a noun. So abiduna means plural noun. And what is the noun? The noun is the worshipper. Worshippers, right? Abiduna means all worshippers. And ma means what or which. And abudu, that we have already derived in verse 2. Abudu means I worship. So wala antum abiduna means and you do not worship, you are not worshipper, right? And you are not worshippers. What or which I worship, right? And you are not worshippers of what I worship. Or and you are not worshipper of which I worship. Wala antum abiduna ma abud. If you notice in verse 2, the tabuduna means you worship. And antum abiduna means you are not worship. Here the you, the ta here as used as prefix to indicate the you. And here the antum, the subject pronoun, separately has been used to indicate you. The antum, you. And abiduna and ta buduna. So this here the you worship has been used as a verb here. And here the abiduna has been used as a noun. So this is the subject and this is the noun. And this is the ta is the subject and abiduna is the verb. So these are the verbal sentence and this antum abiduna is the nominal sentence, right? So this is the same way the things antum and ta, the meaning is same, but one is the verbal noun sentence, another one is the nominal sentence. So now let's go for the verse number 4. Wala ana abiduma abattum. Again the wow means and, la means not, ana means I am, I or I am. Abidun, abidun again comes from this fa'ilun pattern, the active participle pattern, means a worshipper. Fa'ilun means, fa'ilun, from fa'ilun the abidun, comes. It means a worshipper. And ma means what or who is. And abattum. Abattum, it comes from like the fa'ala. Fa'ala is the past form of for he. And for past form for you, it will be falta, faltuma, faltum. If you can remember the conjugation, then it is very easy for you. Fa'ala is for he. This is the starting conjugation verb for fa'ala pattern. And for you, it will be past tense you, it will be fa'alta, fa'altuma, fa'altum. So this fa'altum, if we replace this ain, ba and dal, we will get abattum. Abattum means this is the past tense, the present tense conjugation, and this abattum means you worshipped, present tense, past tense, right? Abattum means you worshipped. So now the meaning becomes wala ana abidum ma abattum. Wala and not, and I am not a worshipper, and I am not a worshipper, ma of what abattum, you worshipped. This is the present past form, past sentence, right? But this here, wala ana abidu dum, wala ana abidu, this is the present form, nominal sentence, present form. And I am not a worshipper. And in the next verse, next part of this verse is the past form. But in Quran, it is it mentioned as a continuous past form, or which is still is ongoing. Which you worship, or which you are worshipping, or which you are continuously worshipping from the beginning and is still running now. So this meaning is like that. So, and nor I shall be a worshipper of that which you worship. Which you worship, this indicate that previously you were worshipping and now still you are worshipping. That worship I am not. And I am not a worshipper of which you worship. So this is the verse number 4. Next go for verse number 5. Verse 5, wala antum abiduna ma abud. Verse 5 and verse 3 is the same. Just Allah has repeated here. Number 6 is lakum dinukum waliya din. This is very important verse. Many people knows about this verse. So lakum is come from like this, kakumakum. You remember this kakumakum is the object pronoun or possessive pronoun. Kakumakum you, single, dual, plural, kum. And if we put li before this, it will be lakum. The li become la. You remember this, I taught you that when li become la. So when li become la when it is attached with pronoun, except the I and we. So li, kum plus li, it will be lakum, right? So lakum means to you or for you. The li become la when attached to it pronoun. So lakum means for you. Dinukum. Dinukum comes from dinu plus kum, right? Kum means also you, or dinu means religious. You plural. You or your, the same word, but the meaning could be you or could be your. It depends on the context. So here in this context, it will be you, your. So your religious. Dinukum means your religious, not you religious. Kum here indicate your. So for you, you're religious. And liya comes from li plus e. Yeah. So the for this ya means me. This is also the suffix pronoun for I. I become me. So it will be liya for me. Liya dini. Dini comes from dinu plus e. Now the interesting thing is that to make it easier to pronounce and to make it simple, to simplify this connection between this dinu and the ya. Ya means me or my. Dini means religious. So, dinu e is my religious. Grammatically, it will be dinu e, my religious. E means my, me or my. So here in this context, it will be my. Not me, it will be my. So dinu religious, dinu e my religious. But dinu e is not so nice to pronounce. So the changes has been made here. This ya, the e sounds goes to this noon, and noon u sounds drop. So no takes this e sounds and drop this dhamma, and it becomes dini. So dinu becomes dini, means my religious. So this sometimes some places we have to memorize this, because as we are non-Arabic people, it is good for us if it is happen in grammatical way. But the thing is that the dini means my religious. This cannot be changed. This is the Arabian people, or this is the word that has been used in Quran. So this we cannot change. Grammar we can change, we can sacrifice, but this we cannot change. This is the grammatical rules, but for the ease of pronunciation, for the rhythmic pronunciation of this word, this has been changed like this, dini. So whenever we see dini, means we have to understand that there is a e to indicate the my. Dini means my religious. Right? So lakum dinukum means for you, you religious. Wa and liya dinu, for me, my religious. Right? So this is the meaning. For you is your religious, and for me is my religious. Alright. So this is the summary of 6 verses. Say, O disbelievers. Kul ya ayyuhal kafirun. Say, O disbelievers. Kul ya ayyuhal kafiruna. So if we stop reading here, then it will be al kafirun. La abudu ma tabudun. La abudu, I do not worship. Of what you all worship. Wala antum abiduna. And you are not. Antum means you. And not you. And you are not worshipper. Abuduna. Ma. Of which abud. Abudu, abud. Of which I worship. Wala ana. And I am not abidun. I am not worshipper. Abidum ma. Of what abattum you worshipped. Or I am not worshipper of which you worship. Number 5, walantum abiduna ma'abud. This is same as 3. And number 6, lakum dinikum waliyadin. For you, your religious, and for me is my religious. Right? So this is the end of our lesson 35. Thank you for watching.